Hey guys, it's Sarah from New England Junk Journals, and I am on with a surprise estate haul. I was not expecting to run into one so early in the season, but as I was driving to my sister's today, I came across this wonderful estate haul. And at first glance, I didn't think that there was a whole lot that I was going to pick up. And then I found this box, this lovely box full of all kinds of goodies. So let me set some of these aside and we can look at them much clearer. And like 90% of this stuff is like cookbooks and recipe things. But I got the whole box, including a couple packs of playing cards and a whole bunch of greeting cards for $10. And I'll show you everything that I got for that. This recipe binder does not have a copyright that I could find, but it is quite old and well loved and well patinaed. And it had a couple little indexes, and it's one of the ones that comes with these envelopes that you can put your recipes in. These are kind of falling right out of the book, but handwritten recipe for lemon sponge pie and rolls, pimento cheese biscuits, which sounds very interesting. But I love this paper. It's just the most caramel colored paper with the dividers and the envelopes, some of them containing handwritten recipes, typed recipes. I kind of hit the recipe mother load in this one. But I love the handwriting in here. This had lots and lots of handwritten recipes in the beginning here. This just has like almost like an onion skin typed paper with this easy fudge frosting recipe on it. I thought these were just gorgeous. And then of course like little, sorry about that guys, I've got a busy house, people coming and going. So I was showing you this binder, this recipe binder. Has a lot of these envelopes in it, and it has all of its dividers, a lot of handwritten recipes, and some miscellaneous recipe ephemera. Everything very, very well aged. And then in the back, it had some of these like craft, almost construction paper like pieces. And then these ones where we had some either typed or clipped recipes, which I love these. Someone took the time to clip these all out of the newspaper and compile them. And this one's just written straight on there. This one's called Hello Dolly. 1 stick of butter melted, a cup of graham cracker crumbs, a cup of coconut, I believe that says, a cup of chocolate bits, a cup of chopped nuts, and a can of condensed milk. Just layer each ingredient, do not mix. Bake for 35 minutes in a 350-degree oven. Cool and cut into squares. Sounds a lot like maybe magic bars that I'm familiar with. So a ton of these like craft paper pages, which I suppose were for what they used them for, gluing in your own recipes. So it's in rough shape, the front of it. I have not tried to clean this yet. I brought them inside and started making a video. So there's that one. There was also this binder with a very lovely patriotic cover. And I don't believe I was able to find a date on this either, but it's the Legacy Recipe Book Binder. And it had just these lovely whole pages that you can write your own recipes in. And someone, I'm sorry, I was completely out of frame for that whole thing, wasn't I? Shame. Okay. There's these little tabs they put at the top to denote each of the sections, but a whole bunch of these wonderful pages to use. I think for the most part, these ones were blank. I don't know why I thought there was at least, oh, here it is. Yes, there was one recipe that was written in their best penmanship. Pocket tab label instructions and some labels here. Blank ones. A packet, or 2 packets of these. Cooking Club of America recipe cards. A bunch of these little pockets. And there's a ton of this handwritten ephemera and also just scattered bits of ephemera. This is Betty Crocker's Country Kitchen Cookies. And this is 1958, which is a copyright. But it's just this little tiny booklet of recipes. Very cute. There are a bunch of these back to basics. I think this probably came with like a smoothie machine, like a smoothie maker, because there's a ton of these smoothie recipes. Oh, he found the cardboard box that these all came out of, so now he's gonna go play with it. Glazed chicken and 3-flavor rice. I mean, just so much, and so many of these kind of recipe cards. We've got, this is Try Foods recipe cards. 2003, Try Foods International Incorporated. Oh my goodness. Okay, does anybody remember these? The Walmart recipe cards where you could just, I think they had them at Shaw's too. You just go through the store and they had like these little recipe cards just like in different locations. And you would just pick them up and use them, you know, like collect them. So, very cool. I have so much cooking ephemera now, like a ton. And there's all of this as well. Rhodes Bake and Serve. Oh yes, okay, so these bake and serve rolls. They had a ton of recipes from that as well. Weiler's, which I think is a chicken broth brand. Some that's printed. Yeah, a ton in here. So that was the second one. Then there were these old recipe books, cookbooks in this box. And again, they're in a little bit of rough shape. But look, when I open this up, beautiful, beautiful images here. This is Magic Chef Cooking, prepared and tested in the research kitchen of American Stove Company at Cleveland, Ohio. And the copyright on this is 1936. I think the earliest copyright for the first edition was 1924, and for the 16th edition it was 1937. Now, there are some illustrations in here, but it's primarily a black and white typed cookbook. But they do have some of these plates in here, which are very, very nice. The pages are distressed, let's say. There's definitely like some markings at the top and staining at the bottom. But I thought this was such a nice little vintage cookbook, almost an antique. So close. That was really sweet. And then they had this Loney's Cookbook Illustrated Revised Edition, and it's missing its entire spine, but this is a 1912 cookbook, so this is an antique. Originally printed in 1907. Oh, here we go. I knew there were like some color plates in here. This is the butcher section, I guess, the meat section. And just a very lovely book. Sorry, I'm trying to get to some of the other pictures because they have some lovely plates in this one too. What's this? Maple walnut frosting. All right, the book's gonna make a liar out of me, but I know that there are pictures in here because I saw them. Here we go. You have these lovely images here. And these are copyright-free images now, because it is an antique. But those are so lovely. They remind me of a lot of like digitals, cookbook digitals that I've seen in baking. But it's so nice, so lovely. Ooh. Well, somebody wanted that recipe real bad. I don't know what it is, but they definitely clipped it out of here. So there was that one. There was a Rumford Complete Cookbook, revised as well. I think Rumford is the baking powder company, if I'm not mistaken. This is 1938. By Rumford Chemical Works. has lovely recipes in it as well. This has pictures, but I believe these are all black and white plates in here. That's cute. So I thought that was nice. There was also Ruth Wakefield's Toll House Tried and True Recipes. Again, missing its spine. This is 1946. And there she is, Ruth Graves Wakefield. And I believe it's the same Toll House as the Toll House Cookie Baking Company. But this has a very stylistic font. Stylized font. Is stylistic a word, guys? It's a stylized font. It does have some cute little images in here too. Some different menus. Yeah, most of the pictures are black and white. This looks like it was a well-loved page. Maybe somebody really enjoyed making these. Maybe this brown sugar 7-minute frosting. That sounds like it would be an instant hit. That was quite lovely. Watkins Cookbook, the J.R. Watkins Company from Winona, Minnesota. Lots and lots of handwritten ephemera in here. Copyright 1945. This one is a wire bound. And they have their little recipes running across like this in little strips. No pictures in this one, but looks like lots of yummy, yummy recipes. I like, especially like all of these have great paper. The feel of the paper, the patina, very good. I'm thinking of putting some cookbook ephemera packs together, cookbook page book page packs together. Let me know if any of you guys are interested in that. Pop either a comment in the comment section below, or you could email me at newenglandjunkjournals@gmail.com, or you can message me through my Etsy shop, which you can find linked in the description box. And let me know if you guys would be interested in some page bundles from these cookbooks. Now this one is A World of Good Eating, a collection of old and new recipes from many lands, tested in the kitchen of a New England housewife and published for the enjoyment of many American families. So this is copyright 1951, and these are so beautiful. Can you see the font? Like, it is such a cute font. I love it so much. And throughout this book, you'll see the title page with these, like the cultural costumes. The beautiful script is like, looks like it's handwritten in here with lots of embellishing, lots of cute little images throughout this whole cookbook. This is probably one of my favorites that I've seen throughout this. They're just super cute. Oh, look at that. Okay. Another recipe or image that like somebody just had to have, and I clipped it out of here. But yeah, I think this is one of my favorites. So cute. There was this, which was not super vintage at all. I think this is 1980s. I mean, so technically vintage, but not as old as the other ones. And they've got these really skinny pages in here. I believe this is similar to one of the covers that Sherry over at Turquoise Dreaming had done a couple little junk journals with covers very similar to this. I think they were also ring bound like that. I also, let me scoot those out of the way. They also had this big file folder. Yeah, goes like that. And this is just chocker block full of, well, I say chocker block full, but it's just like random stuff, like a page out of a magazine, a clipping out of a newspaper, drinks to chase away the cold. Very cool. One written on a sticky note. Oh, I always love these, like when they tape it to an index card. I don't know, my grandmother used to do that, so I guess it reminds me of her. A ton of these, they're all scattered throughout some of this stuff. This is My Great Recipes Packet 2, but doesn't tell me what set, like what, because there's a lot of these like recipe card sets that were like, you know, collectors things. All right, this is cute. Doesn't have a date on it, but I can see. But yeah, I could just go on and on, right? But a ton of these, whatever this set was, there's a bunch of them. And yeah, I'm not gonna, it would take me forever to go through all of these with you guys. So it's just a sample of what was in there. There was also this whole manila envelope. It's a beautiful aged memo book again. Although this, I think, is somebody's food log. I don't think that this was, there's no recipes in there. This has nothing to do with recipes. It's from Martin's. It was about September 1st. If you have a birthday in September 1st, all kinds of information. This one, I don't know if this is the cover or not. It's very wonky, the way it's set up. It kind of came like this, but that would start on recipe number 13. If you have it this way, it starts on recipe number 1. And that's where the staples are, but it doesn't look like a cover, like at all. But it's all about bananas, like bananas. Anything that you can cook with bananas. So it's very fascinating. I don't think I saw a date on this one either. I feel like the cover is just gone, you know, and the staples remain to keep everything else together. From Pillsbury's 3rd Grand National 100 Prize-Winning Recipes, First edition, copyright 1952. So all kinds of really cool, what do we say? Pillsbury, sorry, Pillsbury recipes from winners of their competition. The cookie book, this is completely falling apart. Copyright 1941. 50 Tasty Sandwiches. These were both by the Culinary Arts Institute. They're both 1941. Lots and lots of really cool ephemera. Good Housekeeping's Book of Cookies. This is a gem. Look at that. So precious. This was 1958. It's got all kinds of really cool things you could use in here. And this, okay, so it looks like none of these got cut. Like there's a whole bunch of pictures and pages here, but when this was manufactured, the edge of the page didn't get cut properly to release the pages. So we'll have to see about that at some point. This, where's the front? There it is. Poached eggs, and then a recipe, hot chocolate or cocoa, that's what this is. But beautiful, and then some just lovely blank pages. And then a lot of this is just either magazines or newspapers. Or photocopied stuff. Cookbook Digest from 1995. Got lots of newspaper stuff in here. And then the other things, I asked if she had any other kind of stationery type stuff. Trying to fill up my box, my $10 box. She had these playing cards, which are really cute. There's no date on them, but I liked that. Then there was this one that I really liked. I thought these were really nice. Gorgeous, fun playing cards. And a random envelope. And then a bunch of cards, greeting cards. Now, I doubt that many of these are technically vintage, but there was something about each one of them that I liked, so I decided to get them. A lot of them are either like, there's a lot of Thanksgiving cards in here, or fall themed cards, or cards with cats. So I did get quite a lot of those. Some little birds. I loved that card. I thought that was really, really cute. Look at those very pastelish type pumpkin field. A little kitty cat on it, and a garden scene. Very nice. This, I think it's just an envelope with kitty cats. This is cute. I really liked this one. Very sweet. Okay, this whole time have I been holding these out of frame. Oh, guys, it's not my day today. I'm so sorry. Happy Thanksgiving, dear friend. This is really cute, and this is embossed beautifully. A blank card. With that lovely frame around it. A thank you card. Very spring-like. It's just a random envelope, but I thought it was really, really cute. And I know I can use it for something. So that was my estate haul. Thank you guys for being so patient and watching this video. If you've gotten to the end, thank you. That is such a blessing to me. Why don't you leave a comment down below and tell me what was something in this estate sale that you really liked. Anything that you are interested in having me put in my shop, just let me know and I will get it there. Thank you guys. Thank you for your patience and your time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.